right side out. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Batting seventh, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
In now, J.T. Realmuto, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 309 is the average entering play. 3 homers and 4 RBIs. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Lifted in the air to right field. Altair is there. 2 down.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Ademi.
Here's Echeverria now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. No home runs as of yet, and 6 RBIs. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. A pause and the 0-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's big Ryan Howard now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Well, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound. His guy's got him a 4 spot to work with in the 1st inning, so you got to figure he's going to be out there pounding the strike zone.
And he reaches for one out of his own and misses rather badly for the 1st out. Here's Cody Ashe. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. Still without a home run, 10 RBIs. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Standing in now, Andres Blanco. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz, as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a swing and a miss by Ruiz as they jump ahead of him here 0-2.
And you'd think for as hot as this guy's been over the last few games, they might be treading carefully. They're coming right after him, and now they've got him in an 0-2 hole.
And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Into the box, Aaron Altair, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Jared Eichhoff comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. Stepping in now, Adam Conley. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Altair is there, one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian.
In is Christian Yelich, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to left center. Catch made over there by Ashe for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
He's got to start finding ways to throw that curveball for strikes, because if he doesn't, guys will keep taking it and wait for the fastball.
On the ground to the left side. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. In now, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hernandez.
Swing and a line drive, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Standing in now, Maikel Franco, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. Here's big Ryan Howard now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Bohr is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Justin Bohr.
First baseman.
Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And taken in out there for the first out.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman.
Into the box, Derek Dietrich. As he'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This is in the air out to right. Altair is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, left fielder, Marcell.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He's around first on his way to second now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
In now, J.T. Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0.
And that curveball still hasn't shown up yet. It's normally a real good pitch for him, but it hasn't served him well at all so far.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Adani.
Here's Echeverria now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Already 40 pitches now here in the first few innings.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, he's going to have to start pitching to contact a little bit more, or else he may not make it 5 innings.
This is in the air to right. Moving under it, Altair. And that retires the side. Marlins strand a pair. Here's Cody Ashe. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
1-1.
A good action on a two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. Standing in now, Andres Blanco. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Stanton. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They trail it. Into the box now, Adam Conley. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's D. Gordon now.
D. Gordon.
As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Now batting.
In is Christian Yelich. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Blanco is up with it. Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning. Into the box, Aaron Altair. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. Opposing batters have not been having a lot of fun against him. Pretty intimidating when you're facing a guy with an ERA like he's carrying around.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. In now, Odubel Herrera.
Center fielder. Odubel.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Blanco scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, first baseman, Justin.
Stepping in now, Justin Bour. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Smoked on the ground left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman, Derek Dietrich.
Standing in now, Derek Dietrich. Pulled toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. Brett Oberholzer is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Here's Marcelo Zuna. To short, hit hard. To his left, Blanco. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Altair moves over, and the inning is over. In now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Grounder hit, and this ball hits the first base bag. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Into the box, Maikel Franco. Again down to second. Snap throw from the catcher. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Yelich going back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The first baseman, number 6.
Here's big Ryan Howard now. And a ball, 1-0.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here's Cody Ashe as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Stepping in now, Andres Blanco. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Stanton on the run. And that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple. Into the box now, Adam Conley. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Yeah, not a real good effort there. That pitch was never going to be a strike.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Now batting.
Here's D. Gordon now. As he lines this one out to center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
Underhanded flip, and the throw just does beat him at the bat. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot for Carlos Ruiz. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now. Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. In now, Aaron Altair, as he'll go after the first pitch and lift one up in the air. This is back behind second. Gordon backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Freddie Galvis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Freddie Galvis.
Pulls the string on that one strike.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Standing in now, Odubel Herrera. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hector Neris will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh.
Hector Neris.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Now batting, first baseman.
Into the box, Justin Bohr. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee-high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, third baseman, Derek.
Stepping in now, Derek Dietrich. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first-pitch fastball for strike 1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Sinking liner toward left, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Cesar Hernandez.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
Hernandez.
Hit down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Into the box now, Maikel Franco, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
A little bouncer. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Here's big Ryan Howard now. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2-2.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Cody Ashe is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gordon is up with it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. It looked like he was giving him the evil eye down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been plunked once, and I don't think he's going to stand for too much more of that.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, here we are. It's the 2nd month of the season, and this guy is showing no signs of slowing down. He's got himself another multi-hit ball game here.
Here's Echeverria now as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The pitcher, number 20, Justin Nicolino.
Ichiro Suzuki will come on to pinch hit here, and if they don't walk him, he'll have a great RBI opportunity with runners at second and third and nobody out. Into the seats, 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next two pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's an 8-2 game. Genmar Gomez will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Here's D. Gordon now. Runners on the move for second. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Under it is Ashe, and he'll put it away for the first out. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. He pulls this one into right. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. David Phelps will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Andres Blanco is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Right side. Gordon able to get there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz, as he swings down on the first pitch and sends a chopper over to third. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Stepping in now, Aaron Altair, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Way outside. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Philadelphia, good night.
Not really much more to say about this. 10 wins in a row. There's not a team in the league that wants to play these guys right now. They're playing some of the best baseball we've seen in years.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question.